all around the world.
You are brainwashed.
Been all around the world.
Yeah, you is.
Been all around the world.
You're brainwashed. Every last one of you. Anyone who sit up there and start to try to colorize their own family members, their own people, you brainwashed. Who taught you this? I'm sure I'm in wrong. Language doesn't mean anything. It doesn't. You being racist or bigot to your own people over the skin color. You ignorant motherfucker. You can't say no other way. You're ignorant. You gonna sit there and tell your children, don't be with this one here because he's darker than you. You're gonna have ugly babies. This is what the fuck you telling your children? Excuse my language. This gets my skin boiled. I'll say it again. My first grandson that's born, his name, King Batar, period, is on his birth certificate, is on his social security card, is on his medical records. He don't got no slave name because I refuse to continue bringing on this madness up in my house. Free yourself from the Willie Lynch. Break the curse. Break the curse. Break it. The Willie Lynch curse is real. It ain't nobody faking it. You walking around here destroying yourself. For what? What you doing it for? You think because you from another fucking country that you ain't gonna sit up there and say, oh, well, he's dark skinned, he's light skinned, he's mulatto, he's Creole. This is what I've been telling you about. It's coming out more and more and more. More evidence that you're brainwashed. You're brainwashed. Let me finish the clip.
Country.
And I always say this, I never like to generalize, so I won't say that all Dominicans feel this way. You know what I mean? There is a good percentage of them that if they want to insult you, like I get it all the time, even if you read the comments on my Instagram, they'll insult me by saying, la negra esa, the black this, or the black that, or the Haitian this, or the that. And it's just sad. Now that I know better, I just take that information in and I just store it to be able to educate and inform other people of the issues that are happening in my culture, on my side of the world. Because a lot of people kind of get closed-minded in what's happening on Instagram and what's happening on their social media and the few things that they see on TV. And you don't know that on this other part of the world, there's more people and there's more news and there's other things that's happening. The news a lot of times just tells you, oh, there's a cat stuck in a tree and dun, 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 there goes the news. And I'm like, why aren't you talking about other things that are happening here, unless you use the internet to really get informed? So that's usually what happens.
And, you know, I'm glad this information is out. And listen here. Y'all can sit up here and try to hide all these different things all you want to. These things is real. These go back generations. A generation is really 20 years. It's not 100 years. It's once that parent, the mother and the father have a baby, that's your generation. That baby grows up between the age of 20 and decide to have a baby between 20 and 25. That's another generation. That's not a 100-year generation. 20 years, do the math. Usually when somebody have a baby, it's probably around between 20, 25, 30. It's still a generation. So how many generations you can get in 100 years? How many? You can get either 3 generations or you can get 4 generations. So if you're teaching your children racist comments and racist issues and racial behavior toward each other, I don't care what language you speak. That doesn't faze me. I keep telling people that. You hurt yourself by neglecting other cultures. You have similar traits. Literally. Especially dealing with food, hair texture, skin texture. You limit yourself on just one area. You sitting up in here struggling. Talking, well, my father told me not to be with the white race. My father told me not to be with the black race. My father told me not to be with the Mexicans. My father told me not to be with the Dominicans. My father told me not to be with the Haitians. My father told me not to be with the Jamaicans. What the fuck is going on? It's repeating itself. 2018. You brainwashed. You brainwashed. You can't tell me nothing. That's what you mean. You brainwashed. The Willie Lynch is knee deep in you. Knee deep. And what's crazy is, y'all don't want to do no research and study about who you really are. You don't want to do it. Yes, the white supremacist system, they led the match. They led the match on religion. They use religion to manipulate you all. And then their forefathers and forefathers told us, the mulattoes, the Creoles, to not to love their cousins and their brothers. They did that so they can rule over you, over the true, original origin race, the dark-skinned race who was here before you all, hundreds of thousands of years, long before any one of you existence. And you probably know about it, so that's why you hate yourself. Let's get to the next video. You disgust me. You disgust me. Sitting up there hating someone because of their skin color. That could be your future husband, you dummy. You're stupid. Then you marry somebody who you really don't want to marry, and then you get abused. Sickening. My wife is Spanish. Ain't nobody gonna tell me nothing. I let my spirit guide me. I let my frequency find her. I had seen my wife 20 years before I met the woman. I seen her. I'm telling you. Because I went out, my range was spread out. I ain't letting nobody stop me. I've dated a lot of women. But I knew the one I was going to stay in love with and be with her forever until this flesh is gone. I already knew it. Let's get to the video, too.
Been all around the world. Been all around.
You know, the new one, Gangster Bitch Music Volume 2, and it's like, you actually got some lines in there, and you write your own shit. Mm-hmm. And, you know, and it's like, as someone who's listened to rap most of his life, it's like, I know the difference between someone who's just bullshitting and someone who's like, okay, like, I sat here and crafted this verse, and I'm saying some shit that you wouldn't expect me to say, and so forth. And like, I guess a lot of people just assume that you are a ghostwriter, or you got, you know, someone's just writing for you, but you actually do all your own shit.
Yeah, the thing is that I'm from New York. I'm from New York, and I listen to hip-hop like practically my whole life. And then as I'm writing things, I study when these guys be freestyling, what is considered bars, what I consider metaphors. And it's just like, and this is why I'm so grateful that I went to school, because I get to
I get to put things together. Like my vocabulary is not the greatest, but I do read. I just decide to go this route because it's like street lingo, like what's up?
Well, I noticed that on the song "What's Poppin',"
Yeah.
you actually quoted Lil' Kim.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is that one of your favorites?
Of course. She has to be everybody's favorite. Like, well, the type of things that she used to say, I used to be into. Like, I always used to like the slutty talk. Like, yeah, wow, this is so cool. Even when I was a virgin, it was like I think it's like an alter ego thing. You see, women like to feel that way. Every woman likes to feel that way.
Yeah, and you know what I noticed that on your mixtape, you didn't really have any kind of big name features. Well, I think you had like a reggae feature on there, but you know, and you had Casanova 2 times on there, but there was no like big names. It seemed like you wanted to just focus on yourself. Yeah,
I wanted to focus on myself, and then I also thought too, because you know I'm cheap. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I could pay an artist, because I don't really know a lot of artists. I don't really interact with people too much. I'm the type of person, I get paid 2 hoes and I go home. I'm not the type of person to be on people's faces and everything. Even when I was a dancer and artists used to come in the club, it's like I never really got, hey, how are you? What's your name? No, I shake my ass. I want my money back. So, in order for me, like, to get artists, it's like, I guess I have to pay them. And it's like, do I really want to pay these artists to make a song with me for a mixtape? No, I'll save that little money for my album. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, this is a free mixtape. People are buying it because it's good and people support me, but it's free. It don't make no sense to give somebody whatever the hell they asking for a free mixtape. Like I never really want to bother nobody, because the people that are on my mixtape is people that like, yo, I really like your music and I feel like you're gonna go far. So let's do this song together because I believe that you're going to go far. It's the people on my mixtape are the people that believe in me. So it's like, all right, thank you. Let's do it.
Yeah, I mean, Casanova sounds great. Also,
yes.
That song with you.
Yeah.
You know, we actually just interviewed him like a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, he's on some shit, for real.
Yeah.
So I noticed that like in your music and in your conversation, you use the N-word a lot.
Yeah.
And this is like one of the most loaded words. I mean, I would say this is the most loaded word in the English language. You know, I remember at one point there was a whole thing where Jennifer Lopez used it in one of her verses.
Been all around the world.
Last final video, but I wanted to catch your color view.
Been all around the world.
All right.
Been all around the world. Been all around the world.